we'll disable the default opening of the application within the dashboard, and I'll show you that right away. And then we'll change the look and feel of the application. I'm not sure about you, but I'm not really a big fan of all these different colors and the blue rectangle at the top, so we'll play with that as well. So first things first, let's go back to the Woodford tool. And first, we're going to disable that startup of the application within the dashboard. It's probably not super visible, but I'll zoom in. You'll see that next to the dashboard are those two little arrows. And that's actually a shortcut, or that's how we show that the application will start up in that item of the home menu. So how to disable this? Very easy. I'll select the dashboard form and click on Set Startup. Those two arrows are gone, and now the application will start as usual on the home menu. This can be really handy if your use case dictates that you always start your day in a calendar or maybe in one of the entities. So every time you launch the application for the first time, it can start in one of the entities right there. So I'll save this change. All good. And now let's play a little bit with the themes and the design of the application. So I move on to this second part, second group called design. Right here, I have quite a few things I can work with. Localization, so languages as well. Images, so the ability to provide my own custom images throughout the application. And theme. So let me first focus on the theme. I'll open it up, and this is pretty much my current theme, with the fact that I'm using some more colorful icons. And again, to make the life a little bit easier, we have some preset themes. So I'll choose, instead of the default, I'll choose the Scandinavian. And it should bring those light colors. I think it's a little bit better, easier on the eye, more elegant. But if you're a big fan of trying to pimp the application and make it look really good, this theme section allows you to change a color of every single element in the mobile application. If you ask how to do it, well, you just click on any of the elements on the screen. It will bring the color palette, and you can choose any color right from here, or even make it transparent and then confirm. So it can include the top of the application, the actual color of the fonts throughout the application, the difference between when a record or item is selected in the application, etc., etc. So you can go as far as your imagination allows when it comes to the themes. So this is my preferred theme, the Scandinavian one. And let's do one more thing. I would really love to see a nice logo at the top of the screen. So I'll save this change. Perfect. And go to the images now. So images, you can be as specific when it comes to different devices as you wish. So you can even use different icons across different platforms: Android, Windows Phone, Windows RT, Windows Mobile, etc. And then you can see all those icons grouped in different directories. Because I want to change or add the logo on my home screen, I'll choose the directory right here that says home, right here. So let me do it. So I can see all the icons that are part of the home menu. And when I scroll down a little bit, I should find an item called image. It's right here, almost in the middle of my screen. And to add a logo, it's actually pretty simple. I'll just click on this little picture here, and I can provide my custom logo. The only requirement is that it needs to be a PNG file. Ideally, if you just download it from the web, make sure you resave it to make sure it's a really plain PNG file with nothing in it. And it has to be named image with a capital I, just like you can hopefully see here. So I'll add this image.png file right here. Okay, it's been added, so I save it and it appears here. And that means I can save this change. So let's have a look what my newly configured application looks like now. So I hit publish. And to quickly recap it, what we did, we changed the startup screen of the application, we changed the theme, and it should include a new logo at the top of the screen. So I'll just synchronize the application. Here we go. You can hopefully see that the difference. At the very top is a logo of a company also called Resco. That's the reason why when Resco opened the office in the United States, we couldn't call it just Resco as we're called in our headquarters in Europe. We had to call it Resco.net because there's this other company also called Resco, and it stands for Rural Electric Supply Cooperative, as I learned recently. So just for fun, I decided to use their Resco logo because it also looks a little bit retro.